Hey everybody, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. It's not gone, it's still happening, and I'm thinking what we're probably going to do from here on out is try to do some longer form episodes and see what kind of trouble we get into. Now, this area, like this is completely, like I feel like we're going to get ambushed here, but I'd be happy to be wrong. I would be happy to be wrong. But let's see. We've got ammo sitting around. Yeah, something bad's going down for sure. Shipment manifest. Signed by Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not a company-authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposefully stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. Okay. Does it say anything about caressing? Can we caress the mine? I guess maybe that's a pet. Okay, they've covered everything. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen any remote explosives provider. Your commitment guarantees product quality and safety for many shipments to come. Thank you and have a pleasant detonation. Quality and safety not guaranteed. But look, if I'm buying mines, then that's definitely the way I would want it. Find your... Oh. Okay, let's be cool. Let's be cool. What are we currently carrying? Got the hammersmith. All right.
Gotta get past that armor.
Okay, Felix. Like, simmer down. Oh. That has awoken something, potentially. Shh. We've got a little bit of a secret room over here. I'm like concussed or something. I can't run. Okay, we're back. We're back. What's in here? Super bizarre. Okay. I'm just kind of scouting the whole area, but everything back here is locked off, so I think we might just be... Oh, this is sealed too. Alright, fine. What do we got here? Unable to access memory cartridge, terminal power. Okay, let's get the power on.
That's a lot of mechanicals. If we power up the station, you think they're gonna power up too?
I do think they are. Yes. But as far as I could tell, we don't have a way of, like, dealing with them before they're powered on. We're definitely going to raid their entire kitchen. If anything, it's going to annoy them slightly. They're going to come in here for lunch break. Feel like, well, disappointed. Which is the ultimate kick in the nads. Actually, this is the weapon we should be using against mechanicals, right? So we'll stick with this, although the clip size is not as huge as we would sometimes like. All right, so modify generator mode. Currently, it's active. It's in maintenance, 2% output. Modify it to normal. Security protocols, air recyclers, flushing toilets, thank you. Error flushing toilets. See maintenance log. Okay. Mode generator change complete. Maintenance logs. View facility status reports. Critical issues 1, non-critical issues 2. Critical issue number 1. Toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 1,243 days ago. Cool. Probably here soon. Non-critical issue. Sensors indicate ultravite gas is leaking from storage tanks. Ultravite gas is toxic to humans. Admin override. Priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the ultravite gas tank storage room. That's a problem. Sensors detect the new laboratory scent. Air fresheners running low. It's toxic to humans. Set to non-critical. Fine. Gas tank storage room. Let's repair the toilets. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Captain, I've been attempting
hello.
to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
Okay. What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
What do you want?
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of Forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
Well, thanks, I guess. What was that? You want me to hit this big self-destruct button?
I didn't say that. How did you gain access to that system? Stop it at once.
Just kidding. Or am I? You want to find out the hard way?
I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to gain by risking my hide against a lunatic. Commander out.
Yeah, see you later.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Nice going, boss. You got a real fine way with words.
Okay, we're in a restricted area now that the power's online. And we didn't find anything previously, but we should have access to more areas now. We didn't see... Did we miss anything in here? Oh, hold on. Oh. It's not in the Purpleberry Crunch box. Can confirm. Yeah, see, we're live here now. Holy frick. Oh, we can't even... Well, this doesn't help us at all. Okay, now this is active. So what do we have here? RE, your concerns. Of course, morale is low. You gave those PhDs tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What did you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. Kimball. You asked that I reached out. I'm doing so. Something amiss with the team. How's their morale? Station security. Once upon a time, there was a princess. This is a bedtime story. Who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her loving child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you could write me a better ending? Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday, Mom. Security routines. Oh, look at this. Okay. Engage automechanical recharge protocols. I don't know if we want that, do we? This could be bad. Engage automechanical defense protocols. Hacking of 100. I'm not sure how that's gonna go down.
Beginning
Looks like
Oh. Oh, he's awesome.
you're going down. Everyone all right?
Everyone's good. Good job, Felix. Robophobia. Less dexterity, perception, and temperament. No. Board reputation decrease. Well, I mean...
Proximity analysis. External field sterilization measures employed. Caution, contact with electrical currents can be lethal to customers.
Ordnance control helmet. 33 armor. We're still good. So the highest that we have is 38, which is the same here. Felix might be able to benefit from this. Yeah. Let's give him the full cranial. He's also got 26 armor here. All right, seems good. Security routines. Disengage checkpoint security. Cool. Engage checkpoint security. I don't think we need to re-engage it. Log for Mama Bear. Kimbo came by asking if any of the docs have been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Huh. All of these are open now. There's been quite a few patches to this game between the last time I played and now, which is like roughly, what, a week to 10 days? Maybe a little bit more, maybe 2 weeks. And I'm not sure what they've all changed, but I don't think it's anything major. Okay, what's going to go on in here? Anything?
Boss, I think they're still alive in there.
I think so too, but what's up with these turrets? Are we totally cool here? Holding tank 001 log. Subject is Dr. Charles McNulty. Alive, unstable condition. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. Chartrand, Fall, Guthrie, and Pearsall. James Guthrie. Subject... Oh, this is holding tank 03. Subject will need extensive nucleon resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry to end up like this, James. We'll come back for you and fix all this. I swear on it. Chartrand and Fall. Okay, so yeah, Guthrie. Wasn't he on this one? Yeah, so he was one of the doctors. I see. So these are connected. That's this one. 01, 03. Let's see what this one is. 02. Pearsall, another one of the doctors. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. Oh, I see. We've done the loop. Okay. Personal terminal Chartrand. It's been 1,217 days since last login. Security routines. Ooh, unlock personal quarters. Yes, please. Modify systems access protocols. Insert sublight override cartridge. Very nice. They've got remote access now. Accessing override data, displaying automated confirmation. If you're reading this, you're still in the legal property of sublight, or you're standing in the legal property of sublight salvage and shipping. Good work, contractor. Report back to sublight HQ to collect your cut. Cool. Project summary. Okay, so what were they doing? Biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modifications of human nuclein using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna, aka Raptidon. Are they trying to like, they're trying to merge these like people with these? Messages. Station morale. Come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You'll also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Okay. And logs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Lore walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. We had to put Claire on ice. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music playing under his door. Access outbound comm transcript. Is anyone listening? Who's this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted... Station 1084, you have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. Executive override password antediluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? Afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Department at George de Hevesy Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, save in cases of emergency. Damn it, this is an emergency. Transmission ends. Yikes. Log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just waiting transport. I wish you could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Okay, things did not go according to plan here.
You might be the finest agent Sublight ever hired.
Oh, I definitely am.
I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Chartrand. Well, he's probably not wrong. Look at this. What's this? Cause of bleed. Like, this is one thing that I wish was a little bit different. This is a really cool, like, we're pretty far in. It's a pretty cool location. And there's this chest that we find behind this locked room. But then it's kind of a useless piece of gear that we can't use. I mean, we could. The bleed chance is fine, but then you're trading off like a huge amount of armor. It's a relatively low level piece of equipment. I think I'm encumbered here. Yeah, I am. All right. Let's clear up some of these. So where are we at? 5. Yeah, we'll get rid of some of these bad boys. This one's fine. Okay, that I actually thought we were going to get ambushed way heavier than we did. But we're good. No blank UDL keycard found in the slot. Please make sure a blank UDL brand keycard is inserted. Closing down. A transport vessel has been dispatched. Taken liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of the asset. Do not interfere with the tanks. Clean up crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Note on Guthrie. James is gone. He never said goodbye. Keep telling myself he wanted to remember him. As he was outside the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. Could have said nothing, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I've requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Kimball thinks it'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. Oh, we got way more action in here still. Oh, is this going to be blank card? Okay, so was this? Okay, so I guess we could have got the power on, come here and code this key card maybe to unlock a few different ways of going about this. Okay, and then this loops around back into the main area. I want to see where this leads out of curiosity. Okay, so this just... Oh, wait. No, this is a separate spot. Hunting Rifle Ultra. Oh, please be cool. Please be cool. Hunting Rifle Ultra. Level 17. We sort this by damage. Like, these ones are probably useful if we modify them. But overall, I kind of think we're in a position right now where we have the best available to us. We're using the best available to us. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. So that was kind of like a one-off thing for those guys.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Oh my god, what now? What's happening?
Hey, Max.
What?
These two, of
Really
course.
think we all have a purpose? That everything happens for a reason?
It's not really that simple, but yes, fine. Anything else?
If that's the case, is it my purpose to annoy you, or yours to be annoyed by me?
Go away.
You can't deny fate, Vicar.
You know, at the start, I was always kind of like, Vicar, he's kind of annoying, but I don't know, he might be one of my favorites now, to be quite honest. Might be one of my favorites. We can return to Lilia on the Groundbreaker. This is Byzantium. Collect 3 pheromone glands. This is Scylla. This is Scylla. And then our main thing is Byzantium as well. And Scylla. Okay, so let's make a stop back at the Groundbreaker. We'll go in and turn this in. Then we'll get back out there.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
You're welcome.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Okay, let's bring Parvati and let's bring Vicar. For no real reason other than the fact that I just generally enjoy their company. We'll jump to the promenade. And I think, yeah, she's up here.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe.
Ugh! Parvati! What do you think of the new guy, Felix?
He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot.
I don't know. He seems really smart.
Oh, I'm sure he puts his socks on one at a time like anybody else.
Fair.
I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path.
You seriously think that I'm the right sort to put him on the right course in life?
You might surprise yourself.
Maybe you're right.
Finally, a base of our own.
Enjoy it.
Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Oh, we don't have max intimidate. That's fine. I like that at this point we're starting to run into certain things where we don't have all the options available. I kind of wish it was like that at the beginning too, just to make it feel a little bit more unique. The base had scientists in suspension tanks, and some of them might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation.
Yeah, probably wise.
Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
The UDL gunship buzzed the station. Yeah, let's tell her.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
That part is not super surprising. Rare gas in a lab that tested on people? Couldn't have been a coincidence.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
You had my interest, now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Absolutely.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens.
No, okay,
They're
I mean...
the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
To be fair, we're jumping around like all these planets, whatever. Aliens? Aliens. Really? Aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Captain, in my humble assessment, Ms. Hagen is insane.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
That's funny.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
I mean... a few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
I don't know if she can actually convince us. What do you mean when you say aliens? Like, what?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us. Make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I mean... I don't know. Like, they are doing that, like, mix it, like, they are trying to combine them, it seems, but... I don't know if that means aliens. Whatever. Let's see what she says.
That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
How do you know that I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Okay. Right. So what needs to be done?
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Yikes. Why did they need to die? When we see Chartrand, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's them. But right now I can't put a face to the name.
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
I wish we were kind of thinking more about her when we were reading all those... Sorry, when we were reading all of those logs and stuff. To piece that together more. The concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
You got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Whoa. Where does Chartrand fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Okay, well.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate.
She's
Don't
there
ask
too.
how I got it. You might not like the answer.
Cool.
By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
We'll see. I have a feeling that we'll be able to... that we'll be able to try to convince her of an alternate means of doing this. Let's just check our reputation real quick here. Where are we? So we're really good with everybody except for the board. Although we haven't had a ton of like interactions with them. And then these guys are kind of whatever as well. Okay. I'm going to break down a bunch of these. Let's repair what we can. We've given our science weapons over to our... Oh, this looks like it might be okay. Yeah. Level 24. I'm mostly basing this on level. Can we sort by level? No. Value to weight ratio. See, I feel like this is pretty good value. Let's get rid of this. And then in here, there's a bunch we need to get rid of too. We could be selling some of these, but I think we're doing okay for cash. If we want. Here, let's do this. We're going to add these all to junk. And then let's get rid of this too. We'll keep this one for engineering. We'll keep this one. No, we won't. Let's get rid of this. And this gives leadership and persuade +7. Let's roll with that for a while. Why not?
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Yes, thanks. Okay, so I almost wonder if we should go to Scylla, because there's only a couple of things there. And then after Scylla, everything leads to Byzantium, it looks like. So, talk to Max the Hermit. Can maybe start with this. This is Vicar, and he's trying to get that thing translated, right? The Scholar turned out to see someone else entirely. An ex-con man Max met in prison. That was the guy that we met, like, in that water area. But through Reginald, you were able to learn that the journal was originally the property of a philosophist who resuscitates or rusticates in a life of hermitage on Scylla. Yeah, let's do it. And the second person, so we'll bring Nyoka, and we'll bring Vicar, and then we have a science weapon, Captain Irian, or wait, hold on. Dr. Wanda in the sickbay. Corporate Wheeler at Groundbreaker Customs asks you to update Dr. Dorset in sickbay with the status of her shipment. Okay, fine. So we'll just do that. It does not person specific, and it's not a science weapon. Let's roll.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, you got a minute?
Felix, I do have a minute.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Well. Yeah. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that.
Oh?
Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Okay, well, obviously, let's do that.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all.
Oh.
Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Okay. We can travel to Harlow's base from your ship. So does that mean... yes. Okay. Tell you what then, Felix. Let's go to Harlow's base. We'll bring you... So we'll bring Felix. And we'll bring Vicar. And then we'll grab Nyoka once we finish this stuff for Felix. This is very moon-like. Like our moon, as we know it.
Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
I'm looking for somebody. Felix Millstone's with me. He's expecting us.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
Who do you think you are, bud?
My sights on you.
All right. How about we go through the front door instead of being all sketch? All right, so I'm going to buy... We still need to keep buying light ammo. And then we're going to sell all of our junk. Why not? Also, one thing we should check in here. What do we got going in here right now? Base health increase, health regen. I think that's okay. Sort this by value. Tactical time dilation recharge. I think we're fine. Oh, he's got little pets.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Thanks for introducing us. I'll just do my own introduction. Cyrus Odd, Harlow, Cyrus Odd.
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor.
Is that
So,
this
you
place?
took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
Felix is a vital member of our crew. He's good in a fight.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself.
Ouch.
I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
So, why are we here exactly, Harlow?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
So, you want to test him, is what you're saying. I don't need to. Felix can speak for himself.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix.
What if Felix doesn't want to be here?
I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What? He is addressing us now. Why does this guy deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker, last I checked.
Of course.
Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Why does this guy think, like...
You think so?
There's definitely more to this.
Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached.
So that's our way out for him.
My token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Let's hear it.
What is it that you're working on?
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
So you're trying to overthrow the board?
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces.
Fair.
Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
That was simultaneously the least scientific and most pompous statement I've heard in ages. Well done, Mr. Harlow.
A vicar. I admit, I never imagined a man of the cloth living the adventurer's life. You do keep some interesting company. Was there anything else?
Look, I don't know how we got so wrapped up in this so quickly, but that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to Rosanna, which is back on the groundbreaker. Would have been really convenient if this came up, you know,
A reminder
not
to
too
all
far,
crew
not too
members,
long ago.
There is only one.
But fine.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
We're gonna keep these two. And we'll try to find his location from... Did he say it was his wife? We'll go into the promenade. There's still a science weapon on Groundbreaker that I've been unable to find. And the only real hints that we have are... another of Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking for Gladys's shop for old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired several leads that way. That's all I have. On Scylla, there's one. You learn a powerful weapon was used to kill one of the miners. Search the outpost. But I'm not sure. We've looked around Gladys's shop, I think. I've probably just missed it. But
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
oh, is she in the bar? Huh.
This is Halcyon News.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Sorry, it's not going to take long. Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
Need to know where the guy is. Rufus.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Okay, cool. See you later. Let's throw around the emblem, I guess. If you know where Trask is, you want to tell me.
That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
I'm not going to lay a finger on him. And truthfully, I don't want to have to do that.
We're not? Oh, right. Yeah. We're non-violent sorts. Real diplomatic.
Yeah, see, Felix? You're catching on.
All right. You made your point. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Okay.
Please, just make it quick.
How much do you know about Harlow? Or let's go straight to this. Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him.
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
Okay, he didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
So you guys split up.
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Okay.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
All right, so... he's hiding in Emerald Vale. Well then. To Emerald Vale. Your loading screen tip could be here. Oh, that's awesome.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Terra 2, Edgewater landing pad. It's been a minute.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
All right, so let's look to jump way out here. This is the botanical lab. And then he's somewhere in behind that. How close are we to leveling? We're about 75%. it looks like. We have drug addiction withdrawal. Does that fix us up nice? Okay, cool. So where are we sitting here? Persuade, we're doing super well because of Felix and the hat, obviously. We're up to 79 with lie, 87 with intimidate. Yeah, we're doing okay. I would like to max all of our dialogue, I think. Oh, right. This was this camp. Our first, like, major decision that had to be made. I'm hoping that this loops around here.
Shh, easy. One down. Nice hit.
These guys are extremely weak. We are very strong here. Wow. Level 5. How is that just not doing anything? Whoa.
Nice hit.
Don't mess with the best.
That was a bit weird. Yeah, we do have an opening here at least. This uses our heavy ammo. I think that third weapon we need to find an alternative. I think pretty much any of these would be better, actually. So at least we're using all of our ammo types. North Gulch. This is a really well-hidden little area that would be hard to find. Because if you were to just, like, look inside of it, it would... unless you're looking for an opening, I don't think you'd see it. Whoops. Not super hard to find, in my opinion.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Yep. What makes you think I work for Harlow?
Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
Doing this as a favor.
A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Don't make me do it, Rufus. Let's ask him why he betrayed him, and then looks like we can go after the ring.
How do I know that I can trust you?
I mean, you don't really, but honestly, what's the worst that could happen? If we wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions, it's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A 2-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
Is there any evidence that you have?
Yeah, I've got proof.
Oh, nice.
There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
I mean, I could do it.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Okay. So why would the board buy off Harlow, though?
Because he's for sale.
Because they
Anything
can.
the board
Yeah,
can
fair.
buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Okay. And what exactly was he doing?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Okay.
Take
Well,
it you've made up your mind.
I want to find that information. Give me the ring for now.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Now, this guy, he's obviously in a situation where he feels like he should lie. Because, it's that or die. So, like, you always got to ask the question is, what does this person have to lose? And for them, everything. Let's go back to the old base and look for that thing. And then we can make our decision.
Here. Captain?
Because he's in full defense mode. Like, he sees people approaching and he's sketched out, right? Oh. Couldn't have been a little bit of a tumble. Couldn't it, boys? Yes, Captain. Yes. Okay, cool. Good chat.
That machine stole my bits.
Now, how do we get in there? Detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew. They're manifest in the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. Return to Harlow with Felix. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. Right next to him, too. What do you have to say about this, Harlow?
What's the word?
Well, Trask had a lot to say about you.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
So he's right about that, yes. But he did say that you're working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Actually, yes. You've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
Look, when we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying about that.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Well, why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor, and I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Yes, you did, but...
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me.
I don't like this guy.
I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Whoa.
Incoming.
Whoa!
Down they go. That's the last of them.
Rip. He didn't have any other way out, he saw, so he went for the fight, and he lost. That kind of... Ooh. What is a plasma launcher? 273 DPS. Doesn't seem as good as this one. Does apply burn, though. I think that when he's put into a corner like that, and he attacks us straight away, lockpicking plus 10. We'll keep these. That's even more of a sign that he's...
Here they come! Show them how it's done!
Sketch. Is there anything in here, maybe? Acquisitions. Brought down salvage cargo. Ransom crew. Crew joined up. Crew jettisoned. Able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they mask their heat signatures. Don't know why they got their hands on it. Crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up the scanners and sniffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby, hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Until I get an answer, stay skeptical. Last entry. Pirate code. Rule number 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule number 2, fuck the board. Rule number 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because it's a game to you? Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security like it's purple-berry flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised against us time and time again. From the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and error. Document pirates code has exceeded character limit. This guy just moonwalked?
Captain. That's what you get. Got him. I'll take your confession now.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, this did not go as planned for them. Didn't go as planned for us either, to be fair.
What was that? Jackass isn't coming! Their death, our survival.
Okay, Felix. I'm sorry about that, buddy. You probably want to chat. Oh, we can't fast travel.
Try me. Got him, boss.
A reminder to all crew members. There is only one toilet on the ship.
Geez, Ada, we get it. Okay, let's follow up with Felix here and see how he feels. Probably not great.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Well, Never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in.
Sorry, man.
I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
Just give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. I don't know what I believe anymore. Maybe it's better that way. Thanks for your time, boss.
No problem. The way I look at that is, where is it here? There we go. He contacted him. He's like, oh, this guy will do anything for me. I'll get him to kill the guy. And then we talk to him. We confront him. He's like, oh, no, they're onto us. And I'm just going to try to kill them. And it's like, that's very sketch. Be interested to see if that could go anywhere else. But, yeah. Okay, what do we want to take in here now, I wonder? 100% skill bonus to any armor rating. Or any skill bonuses that we get from armor. It's kind of nice. I think we'll take that, actually. Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, it's here. Okay, so let's apply that. And then skills-wise, let's go into Intimidate at a flat 80. And this one's only boosted heavily because of other stuff. So we'll just drop that extra point in there. All right, so let's do this. We'll go to... Well, they're both marked. Hold on a sec. Rusticates in the life of Hermitage and Scylla. I'm going to actually just check outside here quick to see if Harlow's base has this guy. Because since we're already here, we might as well. But I feel like it was showing in that other area. Oh no, he's over in this area. Okay, cool. Let's take a break here, and then when we return, we'll go... Well, it's not even showing. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the other area. Like back to the other landing zone or what have you. Anyways, I'll wrap up here, and when we come back, we'll leave and check this area at the Scylla landing pad. Okay. Wish me luck. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.